Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak, and we are previewing Week 1 in the NFL, talking right now with returning guest Troy West from allplayswin.com. You know Troy West. Troy West actually was our most successful handicapper in the NFL last season with us, and we'll see if he can do it again this year. Troy West, from allplayswin.com. Thanks so much for being back with us.
Hey, thanks a lot, Pete. I appreciate it. Didn't get my first choice of games, but you know what, Pete, as I said earlier, and I've been saying all year, it's been an outstanding season at allplayswin.com. First NFL call with you guys. I'm very excited. We'll see what happens tonight in the Seattle game. I'm a little bit saddened that I didn't get that game with you guys, but that's okay, Pete. I got a winner for you guys this weekend.
All right, Troy West from allplayswin.com. Well, last year in the NFL, in the first part of the season, you actually maintained a 50-50 rate in the NFL, but then you came on like absolute fire at the end of the year, and you wound up, I think, at about 58% against the spread overall on the year in the NFL. Large sample size, and that did wind up being the best record out of all the handicappers that we had. So congratulations. First of all, do you expect to do that well again this year? And second of all, give a plug for allplayswin.com in general.
Hey, thanks a lot, Pete. I appreciate it. I absolutely expect to do the exact same this year, if not better. Anytime you're around that 58+% mark, you're doing good things. And you got to remember, these are just somewhat free plays that we do on the SBR videos. I encourage people to come take a look at the website. What we offer is first-class service, first-class handicappers, and Pete, there's nobody like what we do at allplayswin.com as far as customer service and money management goes. So really appreciate it, Pete, and I think it's going to be even a better year this year. More experience, more guys on staff, really expecting a big things this year.
Right now we're going to cover St. Louis, Minnesota. St. Louis is a 3.5-point home favorite. Total is 43.5, and of course, big story for this game, Sam Bradford out. Sam Bradford out. His replacement is Hill, and he's been an okay career backup. If he gets injured, though, it could get ugly. Minnesota, Castle is has been named the starter long term. Of course, it will be Bridgewater. Their offense is going to be based around Adrian Peterson. He probably should have a good year. It's possible he could start going into decline, though. I'm not a big fan of Brian Schottenheimer as an offensive coordinator for St. Louis. I think their offense is going to have some problems this year in general, especially with Bradford being out. My play on this one is going to be the under at 43.5. The Rams, of course, have a great defense. Questions on offense. Bradford out. Castle quarterbacking for Minnesota. Probably going to use a lot of running with Adrian Peterson. I'm liking, maybe loving under 43.5. What do you think about that, Troy?
Yeah, at first glance, Pete, I had circled the under. I really did. But my official play is actually going to go on the St. Louis Rams. This is a team, you got to remember, this is a team that really turned it on strong last year, Pete. This is a team that is very much used to playing without Sam Bradford. I think John Hill is a great backup. I think he's going to come in. Minnesota's defense, not much to speak of, not much of a team to speak of. They're going to try to start the game off with Adrian Peterson, but we know how good that St. Louis front seven is, Pete. Sure. It's one of the best in football, if not the best in football. I just think the St. Louis team, home opener, Jeff Fisher's done great things there. It's a tough place to play. I think St. Louis gets it done. This is a team that really turned it on late towards the end of the year last year, Pete. I think they're going to carry that momentum. They know how to play without Bradford. I think 3.5 is too low here. I think St. Louis gets it done by a touchdown and wins this game.
Well, the Vikings do have a historically bad record on the road. So they are not a good team when they travel, and betting against them when they go on the road has historically been a good thing to do. So I can't really argue with that. I'm just a little bit nervous. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game, and 3.5, just a big line, especially with, you might think that there was an overreaction to Bradford being out, but maybe not, because at 3.5, the Rams are still being given a lot of credit here.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think that the Rams are getting some credit here, but at the same time, I think it's deserving. Like I said, this is a team that's defense really turned it on. This is a team that had a great draft. They do have some playmakers at the wide receiver spot. We know they've got a pretty good running back. So I think this is a team that offensive line looks a little bit weak, but going into it, we're not sure. The biggest question mark's the Minnesota defense. I don't think they're going to be able to hold. I think the Rams will get enough points to cover the 3.5. Can't really see them losing the home opener. I like him to get it done.
Well, thanks for your thoughts on this one. Troy West from allplayswin.com. My pick on this one is going to be on the under 43.5. Troy already said that was an initial lean of his as well, and his official pick is going to be St. Louis minus 3.5 to get a win and cover despite not having Bradford. Thanks so much, Troy West. Talk to you again next week.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.